Hello, Seiiti Arata. When we experience problems and we want to talk about them, how can we talk in such a way that we will be heard? There are 4 simple communication techniques we can use to avoid drama or giving the impression that we are just complaining. In the previous video, we discovered how to stop complaining. Complaining is inefficient when there are other options that can produce better results, more results. Just talking about our problems, however, can be fulfilling as long as we do it in a positive way. This is what we will learn today. Get your pen and paper so we can start. Number 1, clarify your expectations before speaking. Start by making very clear what you need. Do you just want to talk and to be listened to? Or are you also expecting to hear advice? Are you ready to start creating some plan of action? If you're in a moment when your need is just to be heard, if you just want some empathy, please verbalize this so that the other person understands. And there is a reason for that, and that's step number 2. Step number 2, be prepared to receive unsolicited advice. This is the origin of so much tragic drama, and you should be already prepared for this. People who love you, they have the best intentions and they want to fix things. They want you to change because they believe this will make you happier. Maybe they believe that just talking will not help you and they will actively avoid listening. It is very challenging for your friends and family members to simply listen, to just be with you, accepting you for who you are. If they feel your pain, if they hear your problems, they will feel compelled to start searching for solutions. And this is when step number 3 will become helpful. Number 3, use the time freeze. When the unsolicited advice arrives, and it will arrive, make a time freeze. In other words, just pause for a moment and check your feelings. When they are trying to change you, do you feel loved? Do you feel that this unsolicited advice is an expression of caring? If you can accept this as a gift, you may want to discuss the plan of action with them. However, the advice may sound patronizing or lecturing. Maybe you feel judged. Perhaps you resent that your request for empathy was ignored. Some embarrassment or even anger may arise when your companion points out your flaws, and then there will be this instinctive impulse to defend yourself. Keep that time freeze going on and get the awareness about all these emotions that you're feeling and redirect them so that you can have a positive outcome from this situation. So first, make your effort to understand the other person. Don't turn off your time freeze. Keep it on and hold your desire to be understood, because first, we will understand the other. People who love us often have high expectations of us. They may not understand our choices because they have their own life experiences, their values, their past experience will influence their capacity to listen with an open mind. So they will look at us through their lenses and they will project their worldview onto us. This is how they are trying to help, by putting themselves in our shoes and then suggesting how we should change to have a better life. Let's now move to the final step. Appreciate and backtrack. Once we self-evaluate and recognize all these feelings, once we understand the other person, then we can release the time freeze and we can express our gratitude. We can say that we understand that they are sharing their ideas and suggestions with good intentions. And then we can use this moment to remember that at this point we are not seeking yet to change. It is more important right now to have empathy, to have someone who can just listen and accept us for who we are. And this is when you can use the technique of backtracking. We can simply ask, hey, this is really important to me right now. Can you please tell me what you heard me ask from you? At this moment, it is likely that they will either refuse to reply by saying something like, oh, no problem, yeah, I understand. So they're refusing to reply to our question. Or they may give us a wrong reply, missing the point completely, that what we actually need is just to be heard and that we don't need advice at this moment. So this backtracking will be fruitful when the other person talking to us can give an answer that matches our expectations, that this is a great indicator that you have successfully managed to talk about your problems. And please note, it is best to find someone else to talk if you're in danger, if you're being abused, or if you're facing a serious problem. In special cases, the right person will be a professional, such as the police, a medical doctor, or another licensed professional who's qualified to take care of you. Today we're focusing only on the soft problems, and when it's appropriate to ask a friend to just listen and talk to us. Sometimes we need to just simply be listened to when we want to talk about our problems. And remember, if you're ready to move into action and discuss different ideas and advice, that's great. If you're not ready, then you can use the backtracking and clarify your need to just be heard.